Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode, and it's super fun to have you guys here listening to today's episode because we're having a special guest here today with us, and that is going to be Rachel here on the podcast. And Rachel then is from the UK, and she's been working in the industry of traveling for many years now actually, and it's in the entertainment business, which is going around all around the world as now a entertainment team leader. She's right now working in a popular concept of TUI called TUI Blue, and through a company called Live Business, which we will dive into deeper later on. So today we're gonna dive into her career of working with entertainment, and most importantly, how she got into the industry of tourism actually. So, big welcome, Rachel.
Hello, Kevin.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's really nice to have you here on the podcast, actually. I always being happy to have new guests around, actually. So, I just wanted to ask you around a few questions, and maybe we'll start with tell us about yourself, your story before the life of traveling and before Live Business, so to say.
Yeah, okay. So I first started off, if I take myself back before even working, I loved traveling the world. I did interrailing through Europe, went to Singapore, places here and there, day trips as well, like to Copenhagen. So was always interested in traveling.
You've always been traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, which I didn't think I'd ever do in my life, but it came across and I really enjoyed it. I was working in a primary school and I was trying to look for something more with performing. Okay. So something came up, went for it, and here I am now.
All right. So you just been traveling the whole time and found your thing. Was it like a website where you saw it, or was it an ad online or what?
No, so I had an agent at the time because I went to Musical Theatre Academy for 3 years, left there, got myself an agent, done some bits here and there, even did local summer seasons down in Eastbourne where I'm from, but then I got myself a new agent and they got me this audition. So went to this audition and I had to go again for a recall. And then, I got called back and was told I've got the job and I'll be heading to Crete for 6 months.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's really cool. So so you even got yourself an agent and everything.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Not a secret agent.
No, 007 here. I wish I had an agent starting out. I wasn't that lucky. So that's basically how you got into the travel industry, or is it that you can actually go deeper into how you got into the travel?
So in regards to then traveling with performance as well, it was mainly through this job because other performances that I've been doing were just local to where I was living, so just in the UK and literally 10 minutes down the road from where I was.
Oh, wow.
So in that regards it wasn't really traveling, but then getting this job, it was allowing me to go to lots of different countries. So not only have I worked in Crete, but I've also worked in Finland as well with Lapland.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, but those are the two main places that I've been personally. I have also been able to travel, but mainly to do installs or, to ensure equipment's getting taken to places. So I've been to mainland Greece in Kos. I've been to Turkey as well, literally for a one-night stop. I also went to Ibiza as well to go and watch one of the teams just to get some more experience on what the job was going to entail. So yeah, it's allowed me to go visit more of the world, but my home's here now in Crete.
All right. So you found your heart here now.
Oh yeah.
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 I've heard some good stories already that some surprising things happened.
Yes. Yeah.
Rings and everything.
Just the one ring. Just one.
One ring to rule them all. That's great. So traveling all around, then you started in the UK to come out here, and is it your second time in Crete then, or you've been here several times?
So this is my my third season.
Third time.
In Crete, yes. Yeah. So, but obviously what we do is we rehearse in the UK beforehand, because not only am I an entertainment team leader, but I'm also a cast member as well. So we start off in the UK. We do 6 weeks of rehearsals, including about a week's worth of intense training for the concept. And then we come out to resort. So I've done 3 summers here in Crete. And I've done 2 winters in Lapland.
All right. And the ones in Lapland are also entertainment roles? Or?
Yeah, still entertainment roles as well. So they're done as tour guides, but we provide daytime activities as well as evening entertainment for our guests in Lapland.
All right. Cool. That's really nice. I cannot stand too much cold. Sorry.
No, it's really cold. But you just dance around and you get warmer.
Yeah. I've met many old colleagues. They went to Lapland and they also said it's really cold, but it's like a super amazing thing to go to Lapland and explore the like Santa Claus or something.
It's so magical. Like you have to do it. If ever you get the opportunity, I say to everybody, at least do it once. You have to, because to say that you've been there to work there and to experience all like the magic side of it as well is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity. So absolutely, if you ever get the chance, do it at least once. I've done it twice now. Would I do it again? Yeah, I probably would. Just because it's that time of the year. It's so special and you're in such a magical place. So,
Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely check it out one day maybe if I'm up for the task of the cold. But it sounds really cool with going to Lapland and all the nice people you see there. And it seems like such a cool thing with the holiday because it's like special for everyone with the Christmas and the snow there. I can just see warm memories in a cold environment.
Yeah, basically. Even though it's cold, you're making those lovely warm memories, like you said, with the families, because Christmas is such a special time for our guests. And that's why we need to make sure that, we're giving as much as we can as well to provide those like magical moments for them. And they get to see Santa, and those guests who are there on Christmas Day as well. Obviously we're not with our families, but they become our families whilst we're there. So we end up doing like a big snowball fight on Christmas Day. So not only is it memories for them, but it's memories for us too. So
oh, that's great.
I
love it. And with now we're talking about live business and everything, can you explain maybe for our listeners what is live business as a thing? I'm not really sure myself. I've just heard a lot of it.
So Live Business is the company that I work with. They provide the entertainment for TUI BLUE for Families concept as well as Lapland. I've been with them since 2019. And like I said, they're the company that I've been working with to allow me to work abroad. They are amazing. They are so creative. Not only do they have TUI BLUE for Families, but they have lots of different concepts as well. They have cruises, P&O ferries, so many different avenues that they go down.
So it doesn't have to be TUI. It can be like so many other things as well.
Exactly. So if anybody was looking at, joining the entertainment side of things, but wanted to travel the world, Live Business are such a great company that they allow people to travel the world in so many different ways. And there's a great vast variety of entertainment that they provide. So incredible.
Oh, that's really nice. Because I know many people that wants to come out and do like entertainment or just do anything, but they don't know how.
Exactly. And for me, this is a great opportunity. It's one of my big first jobs that I did. I learned so many skills in entertainment. Okay, yes, I learned, singing and dancing as I was, getting older, but then I was learning how to do stilt walking, puppetry, balloon modeling. There's so many extra things that I've then learned through Live Business, that I can then keep those talents with me, add them onto my CV, and then if I wanted to go further somewhere else, I've already got them. I've got those skills down. So you learn so much.
Yeah, that's really nice, because sometimes it's easy to start a job and you're like, you only learn a certain amount of skills, but I've learned now in our travel industry with TUI and now Live Business that you learn so many extras as well. That is so not many in the job description, but you just learn them on your way, and through the years you're working, you have such a potential to just like grow.
Exactly. And that's the thing, it's not only us guys who are with live business that then learn these skills, it's then the teams when we head out to resort, they learn these skills as well, because we have the equipment, we have the training, we can teach each other. And then like say for yourself, for example, you're then up on stage dancing as well, you know, so that's a skill that we've then passed on to you, helping each other, but you're helping us as well.
Exactly.
So yeah,
definitely. In my beginning, I was not the stage person. I have no problem with being on a camera, because then it's my environment. You know? The stage, like,
it's a very different place.
Yeah, I like to be seen, but I don't like to be on stage.
Yeah.
So, and the dancing part, I'm still struggling, but I'm working on it.
That's Juicy Wiggler though.
Yeah, Juicy Wiggle.
Whoop, whoop.
I should show a clip one day. You know,
yes.
Me Juicy Wiggling.
You should. Yeah. It's very good.
Put it up on YouTube Shorts or something.
TikTok as well.
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, really nice. So with the live business and everything, and I would then like to ask, what is a typical day for you as an entertainment host and team leaders working for TUI? Like, what's a typical day?
Okay, so a typical day is we have a morning shift, afternoon shift, and then of course we have evening entertainment as well.
Yeah.
So all throughout the daytime, we've got different activities happening. It could be a game of cornhole toss. It could be cub, mulkey, depending on what I decide to put into the program. We always have a pool walk as well in the mornings with one of our characters. We either have Captain T, or we have our very famous, friendly Swedish bear, Bamsi, as well. Also, then we may have some aqua discos, sunbed games where we go around to all of our guests, PRing with them also. Then possibly later in the afternoon, we might have some water games, followed by parades or superstar DJ at the pool. So the day is filled with lots of different activities. We even have singing classes called Stand Up and Sing, and even a dance class, Step Up and Move. So there's so many different elements all throughout the day.
So I feel like it's a very diverse job role.
Absolutely.
Feels like it's hard to get tired when you're doing so many things every day, different things, and like you have such a variety.
Exactly.
Many things.
And that's the thing, there needs to be variety, because our guests, they are a variety. Everybody's different and they all like different things.
Yeah.
And of course we've got lots of different ages, and that's why it's for families. We provide for all ages.
Yeah.
So that's our like daytime program. And obviously on a day-to-day basis, it's all different, but still keeping within the concept and to our TUI BLUE for families. Then when we get to the evening, depending on what night it is, some nights we have a car show, some nights it's a local act. So say, for example, it's a cast night.
Yeah.
We come in and we start with a sound check. So we will go through each of the routines. We could go over the choreography. We'll be doing the songs with our technician as well, making sure it all sounds good, that we can hear ourselves on stage, but also it sounds nice out front for the audience as well.
Yeah. So it goes a lot behind the scenes as well. It's not just a show.
No, exactly. There's lots of preparation before an evening. It's making sure we preset costumes as well, because a lot of our shows we have lots of costume changes and they're very quick.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we have to lay everything down and put it in order. So you lay down from the last thing you do to the first.
Oh wow.
So then as you go back each time,
yeah,
it's a quick take off, quick put on. So that's also preparation for an
crazy.
evening. Yeah. Oh, it gets really crazy. But it's good fun though, and it keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
And then obviously then we'll go and eat, and then it's time for the show to start. So we begin the night with always like blue tots. So this is our parent and baby session.
Yeah.
And as we go through the night, it gets older. So then we'll move on to say Captain T and the Super Dogs, or Fun with Bamsi, which is like our children's disco. With lots of interaction there with our good friends Axel and Lena, as well as Captain T, just getting them involved, getting the kids onto the dance floor, but also the adults as well, because it is for families.
So get the audience up there.
Exactly, yeah. And then we'd move on to our interactive game show for the whole family, which is Download. And Download is lots of fun. It's
super fun. I love watching download, especially when the chicken dance comes on.
It's a good one, but they're so good.
Yeah.
And because there's lots of different apps, challenges going on, there's going to be something for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah,
we always
definitely.
have Everybody Get Up,
Yeah.
which, it speaks for itself. Everyone gets up and we dance all together. But it's good, friendly competition. And what we try and teach, the kids there as well is, it doesn't matter that we didn't get the point. Let's cheer for the other team. Let's say well done to them, up. And maybe we'll get the next one.
Yeah.
So it's also, we're teaching them at the same time as well as having fun.
Yeah.
And then we move on to an adult challenge called Where in the World. And this is basically where we have 4 different clues. They can pick 2 clues and they need to find out where they are. And if they manage to get it, they win themselves a prize.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a really lovely element. And like we said,
that one is like every night or
every single night as well. And like we said, like it builds up. So then we're making sure we're reaching everybody within the family, so they all feel involved. And then it comes to main show. Like we said, we've got cast production shows. We have 6 in total. We have Monster Mania, which is our spooky show.
Yeah.
We have Happily Ever After, which is our Disney themed show where the princess is trying to find her prince.
That must be very popular as well.
Oh, super popular. They love it. And their favorite moment is Under the Sea, where we have the crab coming out or lobster.
Yeah.
We've got lots of different characters coming out. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, really good fun. We also have Game On, which is like our 80s video gaming style show, which is a new one, which has been in the concept for 2 years now. But it's a really nice one and just very different as well to some of the others.
Yeah.
So that's in there. What else do we have? Oh my goodness. We have A Night at the Musicals, which again speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Lots of different musical elements in there.
Is it more like classic musicals or
no, there's some more modern ones in there as well. So we have The Greatest Showman. That always starts off the show, which is incredibly popular from the movie. So that really gets everybody going. We also have a bit of Tina Turner in there, as well as Cats. So it's all from...
It's a good mix.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another one. What else do we have? There's so many.
There's so many shows. I don't know. There's Pirates Show.
Yes, we have Pirates Sailing for Adventure, which is a story about 3 pirates on their way through the 7 seas. Will they find the treasure? And then finally we have it's our ABBA show, Thank You for the Music.
That sounds really great.
Yeah, and especially for our resort here in Crete, we have lots of Nordics who are here. They love this show. It is one of their favourites. And we get everybody up and dancing afterwards in an ABBA after party as well. So
sounds like the ABBA movie, but live.
Yes, literally.
With the guests.
Yeah, basically. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but they really enjoy it. And it's a nice, diverse selection of shows. But along the shows, we also have local acts that come in as well. So we have a magic act, we have Greek dancers, and they come along. And we also have a circus group as well called Wonderland.
Okay. So it's not only you, there comes actually others as well.
Yeah, we also have
locals that comes.
Yeah, so there could either be local here in Crete, or it could be that they're with a company and they've flown over from different countries and they've come here for the season, like us guys have.
Yeah.
And also along that as well, we're really lucky. We have a resident musician as well. We've got the lovely Andy, and he'll come in and he'll perform at the main stage as well as his other venues he has.
Yeah.
So lots of variety in an evening. Yeah.
Super cool. Well, guys, if you want to do entertainment and make people happy and smile and also have a really good time yourself, then sure, live business is the thing for you to start working abroad. Do they have like places like in the UK or anywhere else, like so you can work locally as well, or is it abroad all the time?
There's lots of different contracts that they do. The best thing to do would be to follow them on Instagram. They are always advertising for different contracts when they always display when they're having auditions. It could be vocals, it could be choreography. So whatever you feel you're most suitable for, always check their Instagram. They're always putting things out there.
Yeah.
And not only now are they doing auditions in the UK, but they're now also branching out more in Sweden and as well in Spain.
Oh, okay.
So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah,
really
really
nice
good.
to see that the companies are branching out to reach more people.
Exactly.
The industry is always growing with the travel.
And there's so much talent out there as well, and it's nice to get out there and to bring that talent in, and for us guys to enrich in those talents as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
Perfect. Wow. That's amazing. That's really good content to just talk about all of these different things. I just want to say before we continue that I just want to recommend you listeners, while we are talking about Instagram and all this, that follow Ultimate Tour Guide, and also go in and check our Facebook community, which is at Ultimate Tour Guide. And here we do release a lot of updates. We do engaging content, and then we do actually have more interesting things coming up, like how you can become a tour guide yourself and start working. And we will have like webinars coming up in the future, how you can do it. And we will teach you step by step how you can start in the industry yourself. And with that said, now let's continue with the last question I have actually for today. So then I would say, like, if we have someone listening in the audience and they want to work abroad with, for example, entertainment, which is your specialty here, how would you recommend those people to apply to the industry that you've been working for?
I think the best thing to do is look on social media. That's one of the best platforms to look. That's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's even going online and literally putting in auditions.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got that musical theatre background, or you've been doing hosting, or even you've been doing gigs in your local area as a musician. Look on your social medias. There's always things going around. Obviously, I'm with Live Business. I can't praise them enough. They're a fantastic company to work for, and that's why I've worked with them for as long as I have.
Yeah.
And they are branching out. There's lots of different concepts, and like I said, you learn so many talents, and you get to travel the world with them.
Yeah.
So getting to do the thing you love in a beautiful place, to me, is magic.
It's given.
Absolutely.
I will actually link down Live Business website. Maybe you can give me the link later, and I will put it down in the show notes so everyone can check out Live Business as well, and maybe they can apply it straight through their website if they have anything available.
Absolutely. Like I said, they're always putting things onto their Instagram stories or even on their reels on posts.
Yeah.
So always check it out.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So I will just recap a little bit of the episode, what we went through. So we talked about how you went into the industry, what you've done before, already been traveling a lot before you did start working in the industry for real, and through Live Business then, how you started with Live Business through your agent.
Yeah.
In that case, super cool. And then we also have gotten to know what a typical day as an entertainment host, for example, looks like when you're working for TUI.
Yes.
And in this case, TUI have don't they have like straight up TUI entertainers as well?
Yes.
So not all.
So say for example, if you weren't more of a singer or a dancer, but you're still looking to do that entertainment side, absolutely look on TUI.
Yeah.
We do have TUI entertainment hosts also.
Yeah, I was thinking so.
Yeah. So always look on that side of things as well. Although saying that, some of our TUI entertainers as well, they are singers and dancers. So absolutely look into those avenues as well.
Yeah. There's
sure.
so many different things that you can do. So Live Business is not the only way. As you said, there is many things on Instagram you can look at. And there is TUI as well, of course, which we all been working for right now. We're going to have so much more interviews coming up here on the podcast as well. So for you guys that really love this content about the work life of the travel industry, want to know more about us that actually works in the industry of travel, then I totally recommend you to hit the follow on the podcast so you won't miss any of our further episodes. And we do actually have right now, as what you can do after the episode, give us please a review on the podcast wherever you're listening, or if you're looking at the YouTube video, please just hit the subscribe button and we will shout you out. And with that in the comments then. If you're commenting on the reviews or anything, we will shout you out in the next episode. And if you do have any information that you want to share with us, or you would like to be on the podcast, or maybe we're trying to find a sponsor for the podcast, then you can just hit me up at Kevinhilding.business at gmail.com. I will also put that down in the show notes. Otherwise, I would like to thank Rachel so much for being here with me today on the podcast.
Oh, thanks, Kevin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And for there, I say goodbye and thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Have a good one. Bye.
As we say in Greece,
Yeah, I always should have said that.